Look at you. You're like an auto-mechanical now.
Yep. Brand new arm, heat sensor, and they made me smarter. Look at this.
You would have become garbage.
That's amazing.
Originally, in the script, in the end, Amos would be completely robotic and have tread wheels as feet, which would have looked crazy. And we did sketches of that, and that looked insane. And would have taken away so much of the performance, so we ended up scaling it way back. I knew the biggest challenge from the get-go would be creating the robotic version of Amos and his whole progression. So we just, we kept his face completely untouched, just let his body sort of disappear.
The sheer number of variations, for instance, Amos, as he transitions to an amputee, that was going to be a huge challenge, and just making sure that we could achieve that with the same character rig, that we could match Brennick's performance on set, that was a huge challenge for us.
It all needed to feel handcrafted. He needed to feel like he was broken, but also beautiful in a certain kind of horrific way.
I'm sorry, Amos. They're cutting back on the program. Besides which, you've barely any human parts left worth poking at.
Then, of course, Felicity was also very difficult. I knew I wanted her to stand out amongst the other orphans. So I had her overalls being sort of tied around her waist, so you could see her white shirt, so that the light would catch her in a certain way and feel a little bit more ethereal in Amos's eyes. And the next time Amos sees her, she is a scientist. And that look was very much based on late 1800s doctors with that outer world sci-fi touch to it. And then, of course, the Auntie Cleo version with a big hair, sort of motherly figure. But we also knew we wanted to push that to something darker and something more sinister. So we incorporated this circus director costume. We gave her pants instead of skirts. She was now in this sort of puppeted figure. So she was constrained by all these thick clothes, weird hairdo, and she actually doesn't have any power. It's always someone above her, right? And she's just this iconic figure that they placed in this position.
Amos.
Felicity?
One of my favorite characters that we created is Dr. Langdon. She's so terrifically weird and has all these gadgets and this leather apron that almost having these sort of butcher clothes by curiosity just slice people open. Love that character.
You're engaged in a noble effort, the perfecting of Auntie Cleo products. Your eyes are Auntie Cleo's eyes. Your lungs breathe her air. Even your thoughts are proprietary. So do not even think of deceiving your supervisors.
Oh, I won't. I can't lie.
Really?